Hello Libra, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly reading from the 27th of August through to around about the 2nd of September. You are in a slightly different position for this reading. You won't be able to see the cards quite so clearly. I broke my tripod earlier after arguing with it so much, so now I am trying to do these readings with my camera perched up against a little easel. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for those who've already done that. I'm so humbled by how many people I've got in such a short time. So I'm up to 99 subscribers now. If my readings don't resonate with you, that's fine. You need to move on to a reader who does resonate with you. Sorry, I got butterfingers today. I'm all over the place with these cards. If you find this reading for Libra doesn't resonate with your sun sign, then please move on to your moon sign or your rising or ascendant and or your Venus, because sometimes they have additional messages or better or more suited messages for you for the time, and you may sort of alternate between all of them at some stage or another. Cards I am using are the After Tarot by Julia Massaglia, and I've just thrown the box on the floor. And I'll pull an oracle card out for you when I'm finished. Okay, let's get going, Libra. What's cracking for the Librans? Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Could you get a better card? So you're either just about to accept something new. This is new. This is something that you're bringing into your life. It could be a new job. It could be money coming from somewhere, but whatever it is, I like this. I'm a Libra moon. And Libra often resonates with me more so than Capricorn, which is my sun sign. Now, whatever this is, there's more money coming in here. So yay for Librans. This is really nice. Brand new energy. Okay, first card out is the Eight of Swords. Well, that sort of knocked it a bit on the head. Maybe you've been doing it tough for a while, Libra. Maybe the money hasn't been coming in and you've got this sort of worry of whether, you know, you're going to be able to make money or you're going to be able to bring what you need into your life, because this is a definite feeling here of being a little bit sort of bound up by stuff that really is only in your imagination. This is your thoughts here. You can see quite clearly if she wanted to get out of this thinking, she would. But she's definitely stuck in this thinking. Very nice on the After Tarot, because this guy's come in to let her loose. So she's sort of got someone to help her out here. But on the Rider-Waite, she isn't. She thinks she's stuck in this sort of sword forest, but actually she's not. She's got plenty of opportunity to go. So it just says that you're getting overtaken by your thoughts at the moment. Okay, you've got an offer coming in. And look, here's the Pentacle. Isn't that interesting? So the Pentacle and the Ace of Pentacles is about to get offered to you by someone. Could be that you've got someone coming in to offer you a nice, stable new start. He's the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving knight. He's thought this out a lot. He could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But he's thought about this a lot, and he's coming in now. And look, his arms are outstretched, and he's ready to give you this offer. So it's very close. It feels like I can almost taste this one. It's almost here. So if you've been waiting on this person to come in and give you an offer, they're not far away, Libra. They're on their way. Okay, next card in. And you know why? Because they see a future with you. Look at this. Okay, look, I mean, this could be a job. It could be that you've finally gotten a job offer after a period of sitting in this energy of overthinking, and especially with the Ace of Pentacles here. And it could be you looking out towards the future. Maybe this offer sends you into this whole, looking forwards thing, which is fantastic. But whatever it is, it sent you off into the future. You're looking, waiting for your ships to come in now. You're very, very happy with this offer. Okay, and then we have the Chariot. Now, you could be dealing with a Cancer here. So it could be possible that you're waiting for this Cancer to come in with this offer. He just may be coming slowly at you like the Knight of Pentacles, but it could be a Cancer person. The thing is, he's driving his own vehicle. He's ready to come in and give you something. It could be something simple, like you're about to buy a car. You could be thinking about going on holidays, because certainly the Chariot can represent all of the above. But this man or woman is coming towards you, I feel, to give you this offer. they're feeling very driven and very passionate about this at the moment. And I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, because if it's a Cancer you're waiting on, please go back and look at the Cancer reading, because I feel like this sits very nicely with that reading. So for you dealing with a Cancer, go back and look at theirs. Crosswatch. It's okay. So the Chariot often talks about, you know, just having a real good direction, like understanding where you're going to, being in charge of things. You're not real sure, you know, if this direction's the right one for you, but you're willing to take the chance here. It's very much about self-control and understanding your place. Okay, so then we come out with the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords often talks about an energy of somebody winning at the cost of other people. And I feel like for you, Libra, it's almost like this person coming to you is something you've achieved. So either you've been waiting for this person to decide for a long time, or this person's had to leave someone behind to come to you. It's almost like you've won at the expense of others. And that's not a bad thing. Please don't think that's bad. But it's like you feel really glorious. So maybe this person was in a relationship and they're coming to you out of that relationship, because now you've sort of got this feeling, this sort of, you know, a little bit of a, I won this feeling. But I don't think it's I won it over the expense of someone else. I think it's like, wow, you know, he's coming to me, so he's given up the other person and cut the other person out of his life. Okay, next card out is the Devil. So again, the card of Capricorn. So it could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn here. But this feels a little bit different to that. It almost feels like you're releasing bondage to be with this person. The Devil can talk about having addictions. It can certainly talk about codependency. So I do need to mention here that if this is a relationship that you're going to and it's very codependent, then maybe you need to rethink whether this is the right relationship for you. You could be dealing with someone who drinks or has perhaps habits that aren't easy to work with. So, you know, have a think about that. On the other hand, this could be moving towards somebody that you're absolutely lusting after. This Devil energy can be, you know, very sexual, very sensual. You really are wanting to jump this person's bones, as it were. But it feels like a very, very passionate, lusty sort of relationship. And it could be that even though this offer's coming forward from this person, it may not be a long-term thing. It may be that they're coming to you because you have this drive for one another, this passion for one another, and maybe they want that to play out to see where it goes. So definitely a feeling of lust here. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Swords. So you have two aces in theory in this reading. Now, this person that's coming towards you here, and if this is more of a work or career reading where you're waiting for somebody to bring something in for you, an offer for perhaps a job or work, I feel like there's something here that you need to cut out to move forward. Sometimes the Ace of Swords is a new start, and it's about you speaking up and standing in your truth. But I don't feel, this for me feels like you have to cut something out to move forward. So maybe you're the one who's in a relationship and you're having to cut them out to be with this other person. It could be that this is an affair with the Devil here. Maybe you're thinking on moving towards someone because you want to have an affair with them and they're actually in a relationship, and it's something that you need to cut out before you can move forward. Maybe you're not quite ready to do this yet and you want to see where it goes with the Devil here, but I feel like you're ready to move on some sort of affair. Now, if that's the case, that would explain too the Eight of Swords at the beginning here, because I think you desperately want this person, but they may be committed or they may be in something else, another relationship. And this is why the Devil is coming up in this position. But I feel like this is telling you you need to release something first. If you want a new start, you're going to have to release something before you move on this person. Okay, and then we have, and very aptly, two people in this card looking forwards. So maybe it's something that is an affair, but you actually are very, very into each other, and maybe there's long-term potential on this relationship with the Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. But I really feel that you know, with this Five of Swords here and this Ace of Swords, may have to cut something out of your life to move forward. Now, it could be them, it could be their energy, and they might be married and moving into this, and you're waiting for them to give that up. But I feel like with this card here, it's almost like this is going to work out like that. So maybe they are coming back. Maybe it is something lusty. Maybe you've already had an affair with this person, but now they're coming back to offer you some stability. Because I definitely see you both planning for the future in that Two of Wands card. And then we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can often talk about a message being sent, and in this particular one, when you look at, I mean, it can talk about somebody spying on you, but it doesn't feel like that energy with this card. It feels like you need to speak up and say something. I feel like this is the sword you're wielding here that you're being advised to wield here. And in the Five of Swords, it's almost like you're being called to speak up for yourself. Maybe the relationship you're in isn't serving you anymore, and it's time to move on from that. Maybe whatever you're doing at the moment, it's time for you to speak up and move on. You need to speak your truth here. You may be one of those people that finishes your relationship with a text. Sorry, but that's the way it's looking. And then at the front we have the Justice card. Now, the Justice card is a card of being able to get back what you've sown. It's sort of like a karma card. It's definitely talking about, you know, being able to get back what you deserve. And maybe this relationship is something, maybe you're not in a good relationship at the moment, and this is why you're being told to cut out, you know, whatever you've got in order to move forward with this new one. But it definitely talks about justice being served. Now, there's a little feel here that some of you may be dealing with something legal here. The Chariot and the Ace of Swords sort of give me that feel too. And especially with the Devil there too. This could be a card of trying for custody, maybe suing someone for something. There's a definite feel of that here as well. And I want to say to you, whatever you're doing here, it feels like it will go in your favour. There's definitely a feeling of getting back what you deserve. So that's a good reading there, Libra. I should have been listening to myself. I've just been channeling the messages through and haven't really been listening. So I'll have to go back and watch it later. But definitely a feeling of getting back what you deserve. Okay. I'll just get an oracle card for you here. I just want to make sure. I just feel like I've missed something here. I just want to go back and have a feel. I just feel there's a lot of wanting to move forward on something, but things holding you back. Some sort of bondage or something is holding you back from moving forward. And it's almost like the Chariot saying, you know, you want to move forward on this, and the Devil's saying you can't go. And that just feels to me like you may be stuck in a codependent relationship, and you might be trying to move on, but you're finding it very difficult. And that, you know, the need to cut this out. But again, it still has this sort of like a bit of a legal feel too, where you may be going through something where you're fighting for something to come through. Okay, and your oracle card is Snake. Now, the Snake says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. And I feel like there's this feeling of that within these cards. It's almost like you've got to let someone go to move forward on a relationship, and you may be taking chances with this person by, if it's an affair, you may be dealing with this person without sort of thinking about what can happen there. Certainly with the Snake, it makes me want to say to you to just be careful if this is the way you're going here. I think you have a tremendous amount of desire for this person, so don't let the desire cloud your judgment, because being the Justice is here, you know, you may be taking some chances with this person, so just be a little careful, Libra. All right, that's your reading, Libra. Thank you.